What's up, viewers, subscribers, and agents alike? This your boy Enlightened Lucifer Prince coming at you once again. If you're watching this video around children, I suggest you remove them from your immediate vicinity because what I'm getting ready to say is not directed towards children, nor is it recommended for children. I do have a penchant to use strong language, so please tell them to skedaddle to Seattle. All right? Okay. Now, I don't know why I have to keep repeating this, but I do know why I have to keep repeating this. This is called mastering the UCC process. I think it's been very pertinent to a lot of people's lives and why they need to understand, overstand, and understand the process of UCC. Here we go. In 1933, you already know, United States declared war, not bankruptcy, against the American populace, which was then deemed as the majority of what they considered Caucasian immigrants in this country. Now, you have to realize what is taking place currently today and why the quote-unquote puppetry in office is giving billions of dollars to Ukraine, but never even acknowledging the so-called rights to melanated people. So this is why the melanated need to actually understand and actually use the mastery of the UCC1, because you don't need reparations. There is no such thing. It's a fictitious thing that has been created in the minds of men to make you believe that you are owed something when you have been exploited, you have been used, and you have been had. Straight. Stop looking for something that's never going to come. Stop. Master the UCC. See, the UCC process allows you the ability to manipulate. Yes, manipulate is not a bad word. I know people say manipulate in a negative sense, but no. It allows you to manipulate your corrective status throughout society and to get you some legal standing that you otherwise would never have. I will say that again. It will allow you to manipulate your corrective status to get you places where you never have gone. I repeat that again. It will get you to places where you have never gone, where you should never have been in the first place. I don't care. You can look at movies, media, TV. All that shit is junk. You never learned about UCC1 until we actually had access to YouTube. No wonder I'm shadow banned. Go figure. Because they never wanted you to game master yourself. They wanted you to always play the victim role. Stop playing the victim, start being the creditor, and put yourself in the proper spot. Fix your credit, and then guess what? Boom. Overnight. Now, people ask me all the time, how long does it take for you to become a secure party creditor? No time. All it takes for you is 20 minutes. Correct application, correct form, revised, I believe, in 2010, and you file it overnight. Become the power of attorney, in fact, trademark, copyright your name, and basically put yourself a specific negative averment, file it on county records, get your security agreement, and guess what? You live freely. You don't have to ask anybody for anything. See, there's a lot of people that's out here in the world asking people for stuff. You don't have to ask for nothing. You don't. I just took my next breath. Did I have to ask anybody for that? No. So why are you buying bottled water? Don't you know how to purify your own? I know it's a lot of people who sit here and watch these remedies and stuff on YouTube and social media. You don't practice none of that shit. All you do is you're like a sponge left in a sink. You take information in and you do nothing with it. Nothing. And that's why your problems trouble you. That's why you get laden down with troubles. Because you don't do what you're supposed to do for yourself. Straight. You don't. And any adult, so-called, any mature individual would know exactly what I'm saying is very true. They don't. You'll listen to things all day, but mastering a subject is a very hard concept for some people. Master that. Because I don't give a fuck about how many seasons of Law and Order you've watched. I guarantee you've never seen a UCC 1 ever mentioned. Never. No law show. Shit, my mom, rest in peace. I love you. Rest in power. But, truth be told, you just watched Heat and Night. But you never heard about that. And that show lasted while UCC 1 was in existence. Y'all didn't even know that. Had no clue. And then when it comes full circle, you out here protesting and marching and all this bullshit that don't mean a motherfucking thing. It really doesn't. It's symbolic. It's all just fucking ritual. It's rituals that's initiated by the sick, perverted minds that govern your world. Yours, not mine. Your world. I say your world with strict emphasis. Because they have a hold on you. They have a control over you and your children. You just don't realize it. You don't. And now, when it comes down to you interpreting what the fact of the matter is, you're all controlled by spells. Things that people speak over your life. Y'all are out of tune with the ancestors, to the melanated. You're out of tune. You keep thanking fictitious things for things that happen in your life. And that's the reason why your ancestors have turned their back on you. They have. You let them down. They died in vain. Stand up for the proper cause. Stand up for what is considerably your charge in life. And then you'll understand exactly why they hate you so much. You have too much power that you keep giving away. You have too much power. Every name that you put on, everything that you try to attribute, you are giving power to their ancestry. Do you not understand that? I don't think you do. Because you have to understand that mastering UCC 1 means mastering oneself. And you obviously don't understand what the fuck that means. Mastering oneself means realizing who you are, getting in touch with the ancestors, filing your paperwork, and owning shit. End of discussion. You learned a very significant truth in less than 10 minutes. I just don't get people sometimes. How they sit here and pander and beg for something that is already yours. I don't understand how you do it. It behooves me. It behooves me. Paperwork is what got you in your situation. Paperwork is what's going to get you out of your situation. That's the only thing to recognize. Realization of the business sector. You're welcome. I know a lot of people want to approve of this message. And really, to tell you the truth, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. At all. I give a shit not. What I do care about is salvation of the self from the commercial system. That's all I care about. That's it. It's very easy. Y'all paying people thousands of dollars for classes. What are you, going back to dummy school? They're just leading you by the nose just like everybody else. Figure out yourself. What your higher purpose is. And understand, mastery comes from learning. Learning comes from experience. Experience comes from living. Living comes by an existence that you had no say-so in. So, take it back down to black. Reconverge yourself. Align yourself with the purpose. And everything falls in order. It does. This world is broken. It's broken. It's breaking itself underneath the weight of the people who think they were entrusted to it. But not a hair on your head should be touched. Master UCC 1. Simple. It's the only advice I can give. First time viewing this channel, like and subscribe. You don't like what I have to say? Fuck you. I don't care. Because no matter what, I stick by achievement to the ancestors. So I don't give a fuck what you think. My ancestors always watch over me. Always. Every which way. Covered. 360 degrees. 720 for those who know what I'm saying. They look out for me. All the time. I look out for them. I know in my last video, I told people, fuck religion. Yeah, it is. It's a control mechanism. Get back to your ancestors. You'll figure it out. Your dreams become more lucid. And those family members you've never met, you'll meet them in your dreams. Just never ask them what time or day it is. Peace, light, love. Take care.